Welcome back to the Twits. Okay, so we have discovered that the monkeys and the birds have successfully turned the Twits upside down. No mention of guns being loaded. None of that happened in the last chapter. They've got all the Twit stuff up on the ceiling, and they've got two of the Frumptious Freaks upside down on their own floor, which they thought was the ceiling. They were confused because they're not smart. Okay, so we come to this next chapter, and we're going to talk about the title of the chapter to give us a preview for what we're going to be reading. And we're going to look at the pictures so that we can also visualize in our head what we are seeing while these characters are talking, moving around, having a plot. Okay, so let's begin. This chapter is called The Monkeys Escape. Which you hope so, right? That's what I think whenever I read that. This whole point has been these poor tortured monkeys need to get out of here. And so, let me see if I can turn it sideways so we can see. Oh, good, there's a good picture. Okay, we see the monkeys are up in some kind of tree with some kind of little shack, and they're surrounded by birds. They don't look particularly thrilled, which I would think they would be. Let's keep seeing if there's any more pictures in this chapter. It's a short one, so maybe not. Nope. That was it. Now, it's a short chapter, but there are 4 different vocabulary words we should go over real quickly. Now, marvelous, wonderful, really nice. Okay. And then once again, we go over crows, rooks, magpies. Those are all different kinds of birds, like little birds. Not like albatrosses, which are huge birds the size of like long, huge wingspans, but these are like little birds, like sparrows. Okay. Bough. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Bough. A bough is a tree branch or a limb. Branch of a tree. Ridiculous means really silly, like laughable. And so let's begin reading. Oops. Going back to the beginning of the chapter. The monkeys escape. That evening, Mugglewump and his family went up to the big wood on top of the hill, and in the tallest tree of all, they built a marvelous tree house. All the birds, especially the big ones, the crows and the rooks and the magpies, made their nest around the tree so that nobody could see it from the ground. "You can't stay up here forever, you know," the roly-poly bird said. "Why not?" asked Mugglewump. "It's a lovely place." "Just you wait till the winter comes," the roly-poly bird said. "Monkeys don't like cold weather, do they?" "They most certainly do not," cried Mugglewump. "Are the winters so very cold over here?" "It's all snow and ice," said the roly-poly bird. "Sometimes it's so cold a bird will wake up in the morning with his feet frozen to the bough that he'd been roosting on." "Then what shall we do?" cried Mugglewump. "My family will all deep freeze. We'll all be deep freezed." "No, they won't," said the roly-poly bird, "because when the first leaves start falling from the trees in the autumn, you can all fly home to Africa with me." "Don't be ridiculous," Mugglewump said. "Monkeys can't fly." "You can sit on my back," said the roly-poly bird. "I shall take you one at a time. You will travel by the roly-poly bird superjet, and it won't cost you a penny." And that's the end of that chapter. A shorty 2x40 of a chapter. So we discovered that monkeys don't like cold, which I think we all kind of knew, and that the roly-poly bird's going to fly them across an ocean one at a time, which is a great idea. But as a mother monkey, I would be like, what about the babies? I don't just want to leave the babies over here. So I guess I got to fly 2 babies out and maybe find family. I don't know. You can take and have a little idea in your head about how they're going to make all this work. But it's a fabulous solution. So we'll go next, and next we will read the fabulous conclusion to this book, The Twits.